It's a streaky series. Yes, Miami would win their 5th in a row. They'd still have 2 more to catch up to our 7 in a row that we beat them before that, but that's okay. Five is less than 7. Sorry, it's a little math for Miami fans. 7 is more than 5. I know most of you didn't graduate high school, so just helping you out there. 7 is more than 5. We help here. We help you guys.
I have no response to those kind of comments. Obviously, I just mediate all this. Mike, thank you so much for the support there. We appreciate you being here as always. Thank you.
Mike got us.
Looking for a debate here is what we're looking for. I'm just going to turn it over to you guys once any Miami people, which would be Cam, come on the line, whenever that is.
There's no debate. I think Miami wins the game. Cam's going to sit here and come in angry and yelling like he does. He's going to angry and yell about how Miami's going to destroy us.
Angry and yelling? That's not Cam.
Yelling. He comes in yelling. Read his Twitter handle. He comes in yelling. He's going to come in yelling about how Miami's going to destroy us, and that's fine. I would not expect Miami fans and Miami alum and Miami supporters and people who write about Miami to come in with any other mentality because, yes, on paper, Miami is a much better team than Florida State. That being said, Florida State in 2016, Miami was a much better team than Florida State. Florida State won that ball game. In 2007, Florida State was a much better team than Miami. Miami won that ball game. The best team doesn't always win in this series.
True.
Am I guaranteeing the Florida State will win? No. I think Miami wins the ball game. I think it's going to be a lot closer than last year. I mean, it can't get much closer than 42 points in a differential. But I think it's going to be a lot closer because I think Miami is going to play a little bit down. Coming in, I think they're going to come in a little bit cocky. And I hopefully, in a perfect world, I think Florida State has the potential. I would give Florida State a 30% chance to win. If we're giving odds, I think Florida State has a 3 in 10 chance to win this ball game right now.
I'm there with you, about 30%. I think I might slide it slightly higher, but I'm in the same ballpark with you on that. Now, 2016, you are saying that Miami was better than Florida State, Florida State team that won the Orange Bowl.
That was Florida State, which won the Orange Bowl. Remember, that was a Florida State team who came into that game 3-2. Florida State had gotten blown out by Louisville, an eventual Heisman Trophy winner, Lamar Jackson, who will be down here in South Florida when the Ravens beat the Dolphins tomorrow night. We got beat by North Carolina on a field goal at the end of the game after giving up 37 points to North Carolina. And we had come in struggling. Miami at that time was coming in a ranked team. They were a hot team at that point. They had chances of thoughts of finally making it to the ACC championship game, which they did the following season. And that was the famous block of the rock. Remember, Florida State was down 13-3 in the second half of that game and came back to take the lead. So, yes, and it happened in 2007. We were the better team, and we got beat by Kirby Freeman at quarterback. Kirby Freeman was the quarterback for the University of Miami, and he beat us. So this series is all about that rivalry. It's all about who wants it more. Does Florida State want it more? Florida State knows what's there. We're talking about here, it's been talked about by us, by national media outlets, by media outlets in Tallahassee, media outlets all over the state. Florida State knows what's there. Does Florida State want it more than Miami? Is Miami going to come in confident and cocky because they have an easier schedule the last 3 weeks of the season? Who wants it more?
Casey Owens is asking, is the duo of Jermaine Johnson and Keir Thomas the best DN duo Tyler Van Dyke has faced? So Tyler Van Dyke has only played about 4 games. I believe his first game was against Virginia.
No, he's actually played 6 games because he actually started their game against Central Connecticut State.
Okay, toss them out, obviously.
That powerhouse, Central Connecticut State. But he's played 6 games this season.
Okay.
I would say yes, probably out of this group, out of those 6 games, like you said, Central Connecticut State, Virginia, North Carolina, NC State, and Pitt were and Georgia Tech. I apologize, were the 6 games right there.
Now, NC State and Pitt's defensive fronts are formidable.
NC State, though, had an injured front. We talked about this last week heading into our game. They had been dealing with some injuries before that game. They had lost a couple players during that game. I'd probably say Pitt was the closest, but if you're saying 1-2, I'd probably say Keir Thomas and Jermaine Johnson are the best. That being said, is our secondary the worst he's going to face? That's debatable.
We're getting a nice welcome here from Street Value.
Okay.
What the hell is this? Okay. What this is we do a Florida State show every Wednesday. We do a Miami show every Wednesday, and they run back to back. Well, of course, it's Florida State Miami week. So we've combined the two shows into a full 2-hour special that we are simulcasting on both channels. So Florida State fans, rejoice, and Miami fans that have joined us early, rejoice. Just be here and enjoy the conversation.
Guys, we can all unite in hating the University of Florida. Can we all unite on that for a moment? No one's going to unite on hating the Gators. Come on, they beat Ohio State for a national title. You should do that. Come on. The closer.
Yeah, I've had my issues with the University of Florida in the past. Yes, that was
correct. Georgia Tech did get 30 points because of fumbles. Yeah, I'm not saying they got all 30 points, obviously. Because
I don't think
fumbles.
they.
But they got.
There were three fumbles in the game. Yeah,
they had two for scores, and then they got a 2-point conversion and they returned back. That's fine. Miami should not be giving up turnovers like that to Georgia Tech. Miami is a much better team than Georgia Tech. Yes, we thank you, Mike Checks 1212. We got it. Thank you, guys. I was at the game. I know. I saw it. You shouldn't be giving up 3 fumbles versus Georgia Tech. That's the problem. So if Miami's going to play down like that against Georgia Tech, that should give Florida State some confidence. If Miami plays the way they played against Pitt, NC State, and North Carolina, Florida State has no chance in hell of winning this ballgame. So it's a question of which Miami team is going to show up.
I will say that the 2 players that were just mentioned, and we discussed Kiara Thomas and Jermaine Johnson, play a huge role in this game because Tyler Van Dyke, as you well know, having watched him last week, in particular in person, is carving up defense. He's just playing without a conscience right now, just letting her fly.
And look, let's give Miami a little bit of credit, and let's give Rhett Lashley, their offensive coordinator, who was much maligned in the first 3 games of the season after 2 losses to Alabama and Michigan State, was much maligned for that offensive performance. He has modified that offense around Tyler Van Dyke. And he has taken Tyler Van Dyke's skill and Tyler Van Dyke's talents and put it on that field to where Miami is capitalizing off of it. And so that's where, if Miami can play the way they have played against Pitt and NC State, they are going to come out and dominate us. I just said that before. I'm going to say it again. But that's going to be the question right here. Can Florida State get pressure on Tyler Van Dyke? Remember, their running game, they're down to what? Their 3rd running back? Jalen Knighton. I mean, you lost Cameron Harris. You lost Don Chaney, both of them to season-ending injuries. You've got Knighton. He's done okay, but he is the one running back right now consistently in that backfield. If you have to make Tyler Van Dyke a one-trick pony and completely shut down the running game, you have a shot. Now, if Tyler Van Dyke is going to throw for 380 yards or more, you have no shot. So that's going to be the question right here.